And I say this as a former vegan, a former raw vegan, and you just cannot get enough protein from plants unless you're doing heavy industrial processing of the plants. And that comes at a cost. But even then, the highest quality plant-based protein powders don't hold a candle to dairy protein, which is vegetarian, or egg protein, which is vegetarian, or sort of the king of proteins is beef or buffalo or bison. As a vegan, I had a problem with this because I was a vegan. I was in Tibet at a monastery, and Tibetan monks love to argue. They're trained since they're about 8 years old, or they have an 8-year-old sitting on the ground surrounded by older kids standing up, all arguing at the same time, doing these like aggressive things. And it's to teach you to be calm in the face of arguments so that you can still be at peace. And it's beautiful to watch. So I knew this. And so I'm kind of teasing the head lama. I said, well, you tell me no killing, but you have a yak skin on your prayer pole. So I think you're a hypocrite. And he starts laughing and he looks at me and goes, one death feeds everyone. I'm like, mind blown, because I had been a vegan until I went to Tibet, and I realized I cannot be a vegan in Tibet because there's just very little food. And if there's, some yak butter tea or there's, a little bit of meat, you just eat it because there's just not enough food. So I really thought about it. And that led me to think about deaths per calorie. And as a guy who's built a regenerative farm on Vancouver Island and raised all of my own animals for most of the last 8 years, I will tell you that a cow will feed you for an entire year. And if it's grass-fed and from a local farmer, no other animal died unless the cow stepped on a frog. I mean, it is literally one death. And if the cow was treated with respect and ethically, then you are killing fewer animals than an industrial plant protein. Because when they do those, the tractor comes through and it chops up every creature that's there, including the bunnies and the mice and the butterflies and all the ugly ones like worms that no one likes that are important for life. So I feel really clean about it.